Another reason you want to try and stitch this all together is because it makes it much more easy to understand what you're looking at. Like, I know these two shouldn't be stitched together, and there's a reason I did it. Like, if we look at, okay, I'm not going to try and do the auto unwrap thing here, but this guy, let me grab this. This whole thing is 1/2 of the bottom, and then 1/2 of the side.
Right, a quarter of the coffin, right?
Right, but what I really want is 1/2 and the other. You'll see when I do the full one, these two are connected. It's more important, it's not important here for this to be connected, but it is important that this side matches the other, otherwise you get a seam, even in zebra, but the reason I did it this way is so I just really originally just stitched one edge, so when I stitched them and I did the auto unwrap, it gave up as much space as they would need and scaled them all the same, and they're all over the place. That way I knew exactly what I was looking at. I know this is the bottom, all of the bottom. I know this is the whole thing there. I know this is the top that goes up into the thing. And when I auto unwrapped it, it threw things in different directions. So I had to adjust some of that stuff. So that's why I was saying UV unwrap sucks. You still have to do some work.
I think I screwed up my stitching a little bit.
Okay. And then like this guy, the reason he's vertical here and then the other one he was horizontal because the UV packer wanted to do it horizontally, but that's the wrong way for the wood. The wood needs to be vertical. Otherwise, since the texture's all in one direction and that we're using, it's this. Now, yes, I could go into UV, I could go into substance and turn it in substance, but that seems like a lot more work than just making them all match the same resolution, the same direction. Also, I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I would get it to this point, and that's the same thing we see here, and then I would scale up. I'd come back in here, let me see. I'd scale this back up. I'd go to the other ID, like this. I'd grab this one. Actually, I just grab this one, this one, this one, and that should be it. And I'd figure out which one is flipped. And the easiest way for me to always figure that out is go to relax and just say relax. And if it doesn't do anything, that means this one's flipped, because when I say relax and this is going to flip. So, and I don't like, stop. I don't like using relax to flip things because it does that. It's all cockeyed or whatever. So I just do this. I just say flip right up here, boink, and then I grab them, snap them together to this one, stitch, and then I'll grab this one, figure out which one's the broken one. That was that one. So undo. Grab this one and flip it. Wait, that's weird. That should be. Okay, that's right. So it's this one, and then flip it. There's two flips thing my head goes to. This one there, and then after I stitch them all together.
How do you know you're stitching the left side with the correct right side?
Well, first of all, I don't do it that way.
Well, I think that's what the relax really does.
Well, they might know, but what if it's the one on the back side?
Oh, you can look at the birds.
Oh, yeah.
Will be on top.
They won't. Oh, how do I know? Because
They
blue
won't.
won't show up. That's how I know which one's which. If you grab something in here,
Okay.
blue shows you which is its partner, which ones it works to.
Gotcha.
So if I grab like this guy, come on, and move it, you'll see that guy is his partner.
Gotcha.
And this guy doesn't, but if I grab him and move it, his partner should be somewhere too, apparently. I think I grab two at a time on this one. Or this one. That's weird.
Yeah. That means
The missing partner.
Actually, it looks like that one might have two on it. The bottom arch. No, not that one. The very
Oh, I'm not worried about that. There's circles. There's only 3 circles. There should be 4.
The case of the missing circle.
So let's just do this. We can also do the 15 degree. Grab that one. That's right. 15 degree. Grab that one, and it's on top of itself, I guess. There it is.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So, and you can also, by the way, if you look at this is another way to see. If you look at this, you can see this is going that direction. That means this one more than likely needs to be flipped. And you can test it. Okay, look at this. So then I just grab these two and put them together real quick. Yes. it really doesn't matter if I stitch the whole thing. I mean, it's better if I do, but I'm not worried about it for this class right this second. So I'll take this one and I'll say start relax, and it's the one that needs to be flipped. If you looked at the back side over here, this one is selected and it looks like it's going the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's
When
usually,
facing it with the camera.
yeah, when you look at it from the camera viewport, if it seems to be, I don't know why that magic happens. There's probably some math to it, but it seems to be always the right direction. So if you grab something and it's facing the wrong direction, usually that's the one you flip. So move this in. After I do all this, after I stitch these pieces back together like they're one piece, come on, stop it. You just like me in that way.
If you did, by mistake, grab the wrong one and flip the wrong one, is that going to make your texture look inverted? Or?
Yes.
Okay.